Hi friends, welcome to Godly Play at Decatur Presbyterian Church. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. Let's take our 3 deep breaths in and out as we get ready to hear our story. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. I think we're ready. When God created everything, God said it is very good. But people began to do bad things. And God decided to send a great flood of water to wash everything clean and make it new again. God saw a good family. The father was named Noah, and the mother was named Naamah. And they had 3 sons who each had a wife. Noah would walk with God, and God would come so close to Noah, and Noah would come so close to God that he knew exactly what God wanted him to do. He wanted Noah to build a big boat called an ark. So Noah and his family built an ark. While they were building the ark, animals from the 4 corners of the earth began to come. And they filled the ark 2 by 2. When all of the animals and all of Noah's family were safe inside the ark, it began to rain. Water came down from the heavens and up from the earth. It rained and rained. At first, it was a rain like any other. The rain kept coming, and the puddles began to run together. The water covered everything. And the waters rose. When the creatures on the ark looked out onto the rain, all they could see was water everywhere. It rained and it rained and it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But God did not forget the creatures of the ark. After 40 days and nights, the rain stopped. And then God sent a great wind to dry up the water. And the water began to go down. Noah took the dove. He held it carefully in his hand, and then he sent it forth. And it flew and flew. And Noah held out his hand and received the dove. There was still nothing anywhere but water. So Noah waited 7 days, and he sent forth the dove again. And it flew and flew. And this time, when it came back, it had an olive leaf in its mouth. Now there was something green and growing on the earth again. Noah waited 7 more days, and he sent the dove out again. But this time, it did not come back. It found a home, it made a nest, and it stayed there. The water began to go down, and then finally, the ark came to rest on the earth. All of the creatures began to come out of the ark, and they were so happy to be home again that they couldn't help it. They had to say their prayers to try and say how happy that they were to be home. They made an altar to praise God and to thank God. Suddenly, all of the creatures saw a great bow in the sky. It was a bow of many colors, and you can still see it today when there is rain and when the sun is shining. Today we call it a rainbow. We can't get a whole rainbow in this room, but if you have a prism, you can hold it up to the light and look carefully, and you can see a piece of the rainbow inside of it. This rainbow is a sign of God's promise that God would never send a great flood like this again. The creatures then went out to the four corners of the earth to fill it with life again. I wonder what part of this story that you liked best. I wonder what part of this story you think is the most important. I wonder if there are any parts of this story that we could leave out and still have all that we need. Now it is time to work. I wonder what you will work with today. You could draw a picture of our story, or retell the story to someone else. Or you could go on a hunt around your house or outside for a rainbow that reminds you of God's presence with you. But whatever you choose, I hope that you have fun exploring, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, friends.